we have basically 1 month left in the NBA season. However, we still have many family games. It's like all the family games happen at the end. So there's a lot that could move around, that could shake up, that could change. So it's going to be very interesting to see what can happen here. Award races, this is still up for grabs. Austin, Dustin, Sam, AJ in the top of the rankings there. We have, let's go ahead to the standings here. Really what we're interested in is the playoff picture. Who's going to make the playoffs? So there's still a lot of family games left. And here's what we're looking at. Charlotte at number 5. They are right now going to be making the playoffs. That's Craig. Ryan just squeaking into the playoffs right now. And meanwhile, Dustin out of the playoffs. He started with a strong season in Washington, but now they are falling out of it. And of course, Austin has never actually even stood a chance because his team is garbage. Now, if we look on the other side, Utah Jazz, AJ Green is just out of the playoffs. Seth and Sacramento are in there, but they've got to keep going strong. A couple losses and they're going to get kicked out. And Sam right now in the West is feeling the most comfortable. 41-26 record. So they're feeling pretty comfy over there. All right, we've got the Rabbi back at it, looking to get a dub here in Ottawa. Let's go. Welcome to Ottawa. Rabbi's in the building. Ottawa I'm still trying, honestly, to tank for Zion. I want to have respectable game finishes. Sorry, tank for Wembanyama. I'm trying to tank for Wembanyama. I'm in the wrong year. Here we go. Wins the tip. Washington's got the ball. Here's Avaya. He's going to hit Beal. Rabbi down low. Matched up against Walker Kessler here tonight. Bradley Beal. Rabbi gets the ball. Shot clock winding down. Here we go. 5 seconds. Rabbi with the screen. Working down low. There's the foul from Kessler. And Washington's going to head to shoot free throws to open up the scoring opportunity here tonight. Saban Lee, 50% field goal shooter. Not that impressive, to be honest. Knocks down the first one. So Washington gets it opened up here. Lee with the second. And he knocks them both down. So here we go. Ottawa. Walker Kessler. Fred VanVleet. Kristaps Porzingis. Manuel Quickly. Here's Quickly on the outside. Porzingis working down low on Avaya, and he's just going to go bully ball, finish with the left hand. Porzingis going to work. 2-2. Here's Dustin running it. He's going to hand that off to Lee into the corner for Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal. Washington's going to run a long screen. Avaya pops all the way up for 3. Rims it off the back. Beauchamp gets the board. Here's Beauchamp now. Pops it out for Quickly. Quickly working on Beal. For Beauchamp. Out for Walker Kessler. He's going to drag Dustin out. Walker Kessler looking for some options. Passes off to Fred. Fred pops off the 3. No good. And Dustin going to grab the board over the Blackjacks. Lead now down low. Oh, Walker Kessler puts the hand up and swats that out. Here's Quickly now. Charging down the floor. Outside. Fred in the corner. Guarded by Dustin, but it's no good. Dustin can't get there in time. Fred sinks the 3. Ottawa's up 5-2. Davis for Beal. Dustin working up high. Gonna work around now. Go down low to the corner. Dustin can open up the shooting range, but Bradley Beal's just gonna do it himself and walk that one in. 5-4 right now. Bradley Beal averaging 28 points per game this season, so a major contributor for the Wizards. Quickly gets the screen from Kristaps, long 2, and he's going to go shot for shot with Bradley Beal now. Here's Dustin. Lots of touches, but not a lot of shots put up for Dustin. Puts up the screen for Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal, the go-to scorer, and Walker Kessler is able to challenge that. Dustin with the rebound, right-handed finish over Fred VanVleet. VanVleet's too small. Freddie now a little embarrassed because Dustin just went baby mode on him. 7-6 Ottawa. Got our first time out of the night. Now, Dustin, if you remember, throwback to our Rising Stars game, Dustin and Sam played for Team USA. Ryan, for some reason, did not join them. He went with the rest of the family over on Team World, and he paid for it. So Dustin and Sam, for the Americans, got it done. Will we see Dustin be able to do it again? I mean, he only had the help of Sam last time. Of course, there was contributions from J.D. Davison, from Bryant. They had some great chemistry coming off the bench, but Dustin's going to have to work it by himself here. So the Washington bench, while Dustin rested, was able to make some progress. 12-10 for Washington right now. Here's Williams. Out for Fred. Fred wide open for the three-point line, but he puts too much muscle in it, and it goes too long. Davis now for Washington. Steps it back. Davis once more outside for Dustin. Dustin a little bit mishandled. Robert Williams matched up on him. Robert Williams back from injury for Ottawa. Now Dustin hits Lee at the top. Screen comes. Avaya tries to provide that. Sorry, that's not Avaya, but the shot falls from Lee, even though I got the name wrong. Quickly, 14-10 for Washington. Here's Beauchamp. Down low in the corner for Quickly. Quickly for Porzingis. Dustin's too far, and Porzingis gets an easy bucket. 14-12. Dustin was too far, too much separation. Yes, it wasn't his man. It was Eubanks, man. But that help defense wasn't there. Here's Beal. Driving down low, baseline. Pulls up with the shot. That's going to rim out. Kristaps with the board. Now here's Quickly. Charging down the other way. On Bradley Beal. Quickly. Spin move. Had the lane, but elects not to shoot. Beauchamp. Kristaps provides a screen. Beauchamp's wide open for the three. That clanks out. Kristaps with the left-handed finish. And Eubanks was on his back, so he's going to go to the line to make it a three-point play and put Ottawa back in the lead. Kristaps, nice and smooth, knocks it down. And Dustin's going to bring it up the floor for the Wizards here in the Canadian Tire Center. Duke Jr. Dustin calls for it. Hits Lee down low. Lee with the left-handed finish. And Kristaps tried to come over and block that. But Lee just with the finesse to thread the needle. Fred VanVleet.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
For Walker Kessler. Kessler drops it out for Quickly. Quickly charges down low. Hop steps back. Kessler with the putback finish. Back and forth here. In Ottawa down low. Dustin reach behind, jam on Kessler. Kessler's too slow. And the Wizards are back on top. Lead change after lead change. Now down low for Porzingis. Porzingis working on Eubanks. Right hand finish. No good. Eubanks gets the board. It's Dustin on the break. Dustin spin move at half court. Hands it off to Duke Jr. now. Up for Lee. Lee at the top. Bradley Beal. Beal likes to ISO ball. It has cost Wizards games before. Here's Lee, long two. That barely makes the front of the rim. Kristaps now trying to charge down the floor. Back and forth. Here's Quickly. Right hand finish. No good. Beal grabs the board. And now we're going the other way. Duke Jr. on the run. Kristaps. There's lane there, but Walker Kessler is going to foul Duke Jr. and send him to the line with 1 minute left in the first half. First one goes down. This is to make it a 3-point game. So you see a lot of Washington points here tonight have come from inside the 3-point line. They have not hardly pulled any threes. Here's Murphy for Gary Trent Jr. Trent Jr., little back and forth with Murphy once more. Oh, he's going to just pull a leaner fade, and Zubac comes out of nowhere with the putback layup off the glass. Jones hits Duke Jr. in the corner. Duke Jr., he's got Gary Trent down low, just right hand finish, muscles it over. Potential for a 2-for-1 if Ottawa works quickly, but they got to pull. Austin Reeves, they're not going to go 2-for-1. They're going to wind this clock down potentially. Colin Sexton in the corner, couple jab steps. Austin Reeves trying to work the screen. He's going to run around, down low option. Gary Trent outside for the 3. Hits off. Dustin grabs the board. Last possession of the half here. Dustin on Austin Reeves, so he has the mismatch, but he elects to pass to Jones. Jones cuts to the right-hand side, step back off the glass, and he makes Colin Sexton look silly. Sexton posts up a heave off the front of the rim, but that was nasty. Colin Sexton was on skates there. Washington, after the first half, with a healthy lead. As we check into the studio, first quarter highlights. Bradley Beal, of course, is known as the primary scoring option in Washington. A little do-it-yourself. Kristaps Porzingis, though, the big man, the big Latvian, responding. Freddie, outside contributions for Ottawa. Some nice finishes from Duke Jr. Emmanuel quickly getting in on the action. Dustin with a jam. Second quarter is just more of the same thing. A lot of back and forth, a lot of lead changes, but Washington ended up pulling ahead, and you can see why. They're shooting 67%. Yes, Kristaps is working it, but Dustin's shooting right back at him. 3-point difference between them, right? Because Kristaps has gone to the line, but Dustin contributed on the board. So we've got a good game. We've got a good matchup as we head into the second half. It's been back and forth. Yes, Washington went on a run. It's a 5-point lead right now for them. But Ottawa can absolutely come back. No problem at all. And that's what they're going to be looking to do here to start the second half. Kristaps is 3 for 4 tonight. So here's Beauchamp out for Freddie. And he's going to get hit quickly now. Quickly. Sizing up his matchup. Outside, Beauchamp. He's got space. 3. That's going to go off the left side of the rim. Dustin grabs the board. Chalk up another one for him. Bradley Beal now. Easy finish. Takes it for the layup. Just wide open. Terrible defense from the Blackjacks. Van Vliet to Quickly. Back for Freddie. Outside for Kessler. Kessler working from the top. He's got a mismatch. He's got the body weight. Spin. It should be a finish here. Left hand. And Lee is going to foul him. Dustin tried to come and contribute with some help defense, but Kessler just pulled the shot off too quickly. Kessler, not a good free throw shooter. And he's going to rim out. Avaya. Long throw for Lee in the corner. And once again, an open lane for Washington. And Quickly is forced to foul. He's forced to make Washington work for these points tonight. Lee 2 for 4, and you heard earlier in that first quarter, he's a 50% free throw shooter. Misses the first one. Still a 5-point difference right now. And it's going to stay a 5-point difference. He misses a second. Porzingis dishes it quickly. Charging down the floor. Kessler down low. No, it's Freddie down low. I'm going cross-eyed. 3-point game. Bradley Beal is going to call timeout. The Wizards need to talk it over because the Blackjacks are coming back a little bit. Now, Dustin's been great defensively. He's been good offensively. Is Washington going to start sharing the ball between Beal, between Dustin? Can Kristaps get some help on the offensive end? What are we going to see here in the second half? What's going to be our storyline? Wizards with the inbounds. Dustin outside for 3. That's going to rim out. And that's the first 3 maybe ever we've seen Dustin pull this season. Beauchamp down low. Easy kiss off the glass. I mean, Dustin had it, though. He had the space. But Ottawa now knocking on the door. 1-point game. Here's Lee working on Freddie. Crowd calling for defense. Avaya to Davis. Davis down low for Dustin. He's working on Walker Kessler, but Avaya's going to take it. Now Lee to Davis. Avaya, he's down low in the paint. Scoop of ice cream, no good. Kessler says, give me that scoop. Beauchamp working on his man. Beauchamp takes him down low. Little down low post screen comes. He's going to work it. Robert Williams with a right-handed finish. That's not going to work. Williams gets his own board and finishes the job. And Ottawa, for the first time in the past 5 minutes, is going to go back and take the lead. Bradley Beal for Lee. Lee working Van Vliet at the free throw line, trying to push for more. Turnaround jumper. No good. Dustin scoops it up with the left hand and gets the rebound. So Washington back up 28-27. Here's the Blackjacks looking to respond quickly. Scott Williams down low in the post. Williams not with that great positioning though. Fred Van Vliet. Little jab step. Williams provide the screen. Fred puts it up. No good. Williams scoops it in. And so we're seeing a lot of post play here. The post play is crucial. Dustin's feeling tired. What is Washington going to do? How are they going to respond? We're going back and forth just like we were early in the earlier in the second quarter. Lee back for Beal. Dustin outside, stretching the floor on Walker Kessler. He's going to hit Avaya. Wide open mid-range, and he bricks it off the right-hand side of the rim. Van Vliet now pressing down. Walks by Avaya. Layup is good. Ottawa extends the lead 31-28. Van Vliet 3 for 6 tonight. Bradley Beal for Davis. Washington's going to need some great teamwork to make this happen. They're also going to have to hit their shots as Avaya missed the last one down low in contention. And Kessler grabs the rebound. Fred for Beauchamp. That should be an easy finish, and there it is. Ottawa extending the lead 33-28. And if you're Washington here, are you calling a timeout, or are you just going to the end of the quarter and giving the boys an absolute talking to? Avaya, Bradley Beal. Davis gets a screen. He's going to try and work down low on the left-hand side. Not feeling comfortable. Kicks it back out for Beal with a finish down the lane.
Johnny Davis.
They're back within 3. Ottawa's got one more chance. Kessler down low. Dustin couldn't box him out. And Ottawa is up by 5 to end the third quarter. Walker Kessler seals Dustin out at the end. 35-30 here in the nation's capital. So here we are, going into the fourth. Assist of the game brought to you by State Farm. We see the dish down low from Austin Reeves. It's going to take your assist of the game. Now Ottawa's been able to take the lead. Robert Williams has been a great contribution ever since he came back from injury. And Ottawa's got a great post game. Zubac, Porzingis, Kessler, Robert Williams. I mean, they've got a lot of talented big men. Interception. Porzingis is going to grab this one from a tip of Austin Reeves with the active hands. Austin Reeves now matching up against Dustin. Fourth quarter. Ottawa up by 5. Austin Reeves tries to drive down low, and Dustin's going to pick up the foul, sending Reeves to the line. And that's a matchup that you think Dustin should have had contained a little better. He gets lucky because Austin Reeves is going to miss the first one here. Reeves puts up the second one. Good. 6-point game. Jones. Kessler's got a takeover. Here's Beasley. Outside. Dustin wide open for 3. Rims it out again. He's just not been able to get lucky from that 3-point line. Ottawa can make them pay for that mistake. Here's Colin Sexton. Walker Kessler. Oh, a little pump fake. Almost looked like he was going to respond with a 3 of his own. He said, hey, you want to take that outside? Colin Sexton gets blocked by Dustin. Jones now for the Wizards. Washington needs to respond. 3 minutes left in the fourth. Jones spin move. Beasley down low, and it's hacked. He just went through the butcher's shop. He got cut up.
Shooting for Washington, Malik Beasley.
So Malik Beasley at the line for Washington gets the first one, and a little bit of a sigh of relief as Avaya checks in for Duke Jr. Dustin's going to stay down low in that center spot. Hits the second. Washington's back within 4. Dustin's got to take over. Walker Kessler's got to take over. What are we going to see from the big men? They've been active in this game. A huge storyline. Here's Porzingis coming out for the screen. Austin Reeves. Porzingis rolls down low. Reeves doesn't hit him. And Wizards are going to force Austin Reeves out of bounds. He's feeling uncomfortable on that left-hand side as we see the block from Dustin getting up there. Not going to happen, young man. Dustin's had a great game tonight. Washington looking to strike back. Return of the Sith. Or Revenge of the Sith. I don't know. I'm not a Star Wars fan. Here's right outside. Avaya kicks it out for Beasley. Screen from Dustin. Beasley. Long 2. Bucket. And so Wizards are back within 2 as you see the field goal percentage. 56% for Washington. 52% for the Blackjacks. Austin Reeves wasting some time. Gary Trent works it over for Kessler. Trent rolls, trying to work it into the paint, left-handed finish. He's 2 off balance. Avaya grabs the board, and now Wizards are on the break. He's going to hit right, down low, working on Austin Reeves. Comes around to the left hand, kicks it out for Beasley. Beasley, open 3, but it gets contested. Dustin with a putback layup. Austin Reeves not able to box him out, and Dustin keeping his team alive in the 4th. Timeout, Ottawa. Austin Reeves couldn't handle Dustin down low as we take a look at the New Balance player of the game. It's Dustin Abbott, 4 for 6 tonight. The only shots he has missed is when he tried to extend the floor on Walker Kessler and bring him out to the 3-point line. Other than those 3-point attempts, he's been perfect. Ottawa tries to use the glass. That's not going to work. Avaya grabs the board. Here comes the Wizards once more. They're on a roll. They've got momentum right now. Kicking it out in the corner for Davis. Davis trying to put that spin move on Kessler. Kessler gets that contention up, and he's going to grab the board himself. Here comes Colin Sexton now for the Blackjacks. Working it on Lee, I believe. Colin Sexton, midi. Not going to happen. Porzingis grabs the board. Right-hand finish. Because Bradley Beal's too small. Why is Bradley Beal on Porzingis down in the post? These are the questions Washington Wizards coaches are asking. And so they've got to respond with a timeout of their own. Ottawa's taken the lead back. 38-36. A minute 13. Bradley Beal. He likes to hero ball. He's called for the isolation. Down low, but it gets sent back. Dustin tries to chase it down. He picks it up for the Wizards. Here's Bradley Beal once more on Emmanuel quickly. Bradley Beal down low, and it gets sent back by Kessler now. Bradley Beal cannot take it to the paint. Quickly, one-touch pass to Fred. Fred. Porzingis out to Fred. Wide open 3. No good, rim out. Dustin grabs the board. He needs some Gatorade. Get this man a drink. Bradley Beal. Finish. Dunk. He's going to take it to the rack with authority because he got swatted. I don't know who he's trying to flex on because both Porzingis and Kessler have sent him with his tail tucked between his legs the last 2 times he tried that. Porzingis with a leaner. He's going to grab his own board. Avaya can't handle him. Freddie, wide open 3. Elects not to pull. He's going to waste more time. It's a tie game. Beauchamp almost had the 3. Screen. Pull back. Down low. Quickly. Outside. Shot clock. Gone. Porzingis rebound. Trying to work in 2 seconds on the clock. Walker Kessler long for the dub, and he can't get it. Kessler had the takeover. He had the mismatch on that long two. But he couldn't sink it. We're heading to overtime here in Ottawa. Ottawa had their chances. They had the opportunity. They could not sink the shot. They could not get it done. They grabbed the tip, the big man for Ottawa. Huge contributions. Almost a steal here for the Wizards. It is a steal for the Wizards as Colin Sexton has butterfingers. He's sweating too much. He's too nervous. Ottawa had the chance to win, and they couldn't close it out. Dustin provides a screen. Beal, wide open three, bang! Bradley Beal hits it home. Kessler kicks it out for Sexton. Are they going to go to the big man? No, Colin Sexton wants a little bit of money for himself. Left-handed finish, not going to get the three-point play. But luckily for Colin Sexton, who was working on Lee there, he is going to get sent to the line. Able to get him to commit. Ooh, to be honest, that didn't look like much of a foul. So Ottawa gets a break at the start of OT, a minute 29. It's a short OT period. There's one by Colin Sexton. Looking to make the second. Rims it out of Vaya. Gets the board. Looking to break. Washington has the advantage. Davis for Beal. Beal out on the wing. Defense is called. Beal trying to put him in a blender. Right hand off the glass. And Washington pulls ahead because Bradley Beal says, calm down, boys. We're bringing it home. It's time to land the presidential plane in Canada's capital. The Americans are taking over. Sexton. ISO is called. Sexton. Left-hand teardrop. Can't get a catch through with the board. And one as Davis gets the foul. And as a benefit, Ottawa's in the bonus as we check the replay. Now, Walker Kessler is not a good free throw shooter, so this ball could absolutely go live. It could absolutely clank off the rim. Yes, he's got his takeover on, but anything can happen here. Walker Kessler looking to tie the game up. Pulls it off the rim. Avaya gets the board. Here comes Washington. 1 minute on the clock. Bradley Beal working it down to the post. Is it going to get sent back once more? Yes, it does. Kristaps had the block, but Beauchamp had the foul. He had the help defense. Bradley Beal has an awful record right now in this game going down low. Porzingis swatted that fly. But Beauchamp fouled. And Beal is trying to give Washington a 3-point lead. He's able to do it. Calm, collected. Colin Sexton for Ottawa. Are the guards going to keep calling ISO ball? Colin Sexton gets shoved outside for Beauchamp. Kessler had the post up versus Dustin. They're not going to hit it yet. Here's Kristaps on the roll. Shot clock winding down. Ottawa running out of options. Kristaps, long two. Rim out. Dustin able to box out Walker Kessler for the board. Here comes Washington once again. Davis behind the back. They're going to wind this clock down. Ottawa probably needs to foul. Beal puts it up, and that's got to be game. It's a 5-point lead now for Washington in overtime. It's 19 seconds left. Ottawa has to pull a three. Twos aren't going to do it. You can try and get an and one down low. Your big men have been working, but that's too big of a risk. It's too big of a risk of not getting a three-point play. Colin Sexton, he's got to work quickly. Trying to cross him up. Goes down low. Hop step. And one is complete. Colin Sexton comes through.
Defensive foul called on.
I didn't agree with the drive, but Colin Sexton took it into his own hands. 3 points gotten for Ottawa. They have to foul quickly. 15 seconds on the clock. Dustin with the rebound, working the baseline. Avaya's going to get sent to the line. Kristaps on the foul. Washington's now in the bonus. And Avaya, is he the guy you want shooting? We've seen him miss wide open long twos. The pressure's on. He needs at least 1 from 2. Here's the first one. Good. And so now he can relax a little bit. This is to put the game out of reach. Good once again. 4-point lead for Washington. 13 seconds on the clock. Ottawa's got no timeouts. They got to run it down. Colin Sexton. Long 2. Why didn't he pull a 3? It doesn't matter. They're going to foul Beal, but there's 5.7 seconds left on the clock. So at this point, Ottawa is just wasting our time. But what a game we have seen. Bradley Beal, huge contributions. But I mean, the player of the game, Dustin Abbott, stepping up to the call. He's only a rookie. He's only a rookie, but here he is. He's going toe-to-toe with Kristaps. He's going toe-to-toe with Walker Kessler as Kristaps hit a 3. It's too little, too late, Mr. Latvia. I mean, beautiful shot. You gotta respect that. But it's closed down. It's closed down. Please don't foul. Just let it go. Just let it go. There it is. Washington's going to take it 50-47, but honestly, a fantastic game that we have seen here tonight. Good matchup. In the post, in the guard positions, Bradley Beal running the team. Dustin, huge contributions from the young rookie. Ottawa not able to get it done in the nation's capital, a home game. Avaya steps up, hits the clutch free throws. Beal, clutch three-point plays. Colin Sexton, denied one too many times, but then again, Bradley Beal was denied one too many times. Let's take a look at the box score. Porzingis, those stats are going to be boosted nicely in the adjusted stats. But look at Dustin, 8 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 for 6. The only shots he missed all game were the 2 threes. Here is the Rabbi's highlight reel.